I would love to understand with your interaction with our students over the last 90 minutes, how did you find our students and what do you think family managed business globally? Where are we?
Well, I think you're doing quite a fantastic job. You have a really engaging and enthusiastic set of young students. And it's great to see that not only are they looking at building and expanding their businesses, but also they're looking at expanding outside of India. And this is something that we really need to bolster the image of our country.
I'm trying to learn the culture, traveling in the local transport, the metro, the bus, trying to go to all the attractions, like be Gardens by the Bay or the Universal Studios, and even the campus or the heritage site, let it be the botanical gardens. Everything, it's a much different experience of how been looking at Singapore rather than just an entertainment factor. The culture is so different, so diverse. It incorporates everyone which tries to enter the country and adapts it so well. It's so easy to understand. The use of such different languages even in the local transport makes everyone feel much more comfortable, let it be their language or not. Let it be Chinese, Tamil, English, whatsoever.
So right now we are into trading of tea leaves. That is a commodity business right now. What I'm thinking is entering into packaging of tea leaves, which will help me export it into Singapore. Like I talked to this faculty, he asked me like if I'm into a packaged product or open commodity. So basically when we have to export, it should be like a packed product, which will be better to export in these countries. Today, as they were discussing in the class as well, there are no limits to expanding your business. Even the diversification, the last person who came, he diversified so much in the last few years. And the world is your playground, and there is no limit to achieve anything. You can go from this to this, and there is no stopping for that.
When I was sitting and preparing for this entire discussion, it kind of made me think myself about how much I can give back, how much I can share from my personal experiences. Most important is really how I'm going to relate to people who possibly are not in the same field, are not necessarily in the same mindset that possibly I am in right now. As I say, I started the session by very clearly laying a condition it should be interactive, and it was interactive. I think the second is, this was a very knowledgeable lot, in the sense they actually had, when I went to this discussion, halfway I was trying to gauge the level of their understanding, the level of their knowledge so far, so that I can customize my, the next part of the presentation accordingly. And thank God I did, because they actually had a good understanding of some of those topics, some of the basics. So the questions really got me also more interested. It was not anymore just about sharing what is it, but really the whole objective was what's in it for you. And I think they caught it, they ensured that they kind of kept the discussion on track based on that. So and again, different perspectives. I can easily see that many of them have different experiences, different backgrounds, and it came to the discussion, right? Like somebody talking from chemical manufacturing, somebody basically from an automaker. So I think for me that was very interesting too, in the fact that people from all these diverse family business backgrounds all getting together, trying to basically engage with the speaker, but also with each other. So I think it's a very good format.
So I think today ESG is kind of not something that you do in your free time or when you want to do something more. It's kind of part and parcel of your day-to-day operations. So it's very well integrated. It doesn't matter whether you are a manufacturing business or a service business. This is something that's kind of should be a part of your thinking, your strategy. And if you are managing these ESG issues or risks well, you are also being rewarded by investors as kind of preferred options to allocate capital. So it's kind of both from a cost and risk perspective, but also there's an opportunity if you are able to do this well.